Hey there, and welcome to Tabletop Treasury. I'm Michael. If you're not familiar with this channel, I'm going to tell you really quickly what we're all about. Now, before we get too far in, I should be warning you that I'm new to all of this. I watched videos for a very long time, but this is my first foray into actually trying to make a channel. So you're going to see a lot of jump cuts like this because I'm, new. I can't do everything in one take. Also, you will probably like some things about the channel and dislike others. So with those warnings out of the way, let's get into it. As a brief heads up, the first part of this video is mostly going to be about the channel. The second half of the video is going to be a little bit about me. So you don't really have to stick around for that part unless you want to know who's going to be talking to you most of the time. What is Tabletop Treasury all about? Well, on this channel, we're going to focus a little bit more on the artistry behind games. So tabletop games for me has become a really big passion and hobby and something that I enjoy doing because it takes me out of everything else going on in the world. Anything I can do to whisk myself away for a couple of hours, really welcome in my book. We're going to talk about artists that I like. We're going to talk about games that you may or may not have heard of before, components and upgrades that I might think are not really worth it. We're going to talk about solo content. Ooh, miniatures, of course. Coinage like this from Hall of the Mountain King. We're also going to talk about games that I hope you haven't gotten to play yet, so that when you see me play it or me talk about it, you're like, ooh, ah, mmm. We'll interview some artists, interview some designers and some game producers. There's going to be Kickstarter previews and reviews. And if something is ever sponsored, which, let's be honest, I don't know if that's going to happen, but if it is, I will definitely let you know ahead of time. All right, so last little bit, let's talk a little bit about who I am. Like I said, my name is Michael. I'm from California originally, but I've lived in Nashville now for about 2 years. I really like music. Some genres I like, 80s, especially Tears for Fears, Head Over Heels. That's probably my all-time favorite song, bar none, hands down. If you don't know what that is, look it up right now. The music video is just as incredible as the song is. 90s, Sublime, Sublime, Jimmy Eat World. I also like metal music. It's usually how I wake up in the morning while I'm driving to work. I listen to metal music. Kill Switch Engage, Fit for a King. The Unguided, which I just heard for the first time. Really, really good stuff. I tend to like progressive metal and metalcore. Trivium, Periphery, Fear Factory is a really great older progressive metal band that, that's probably the metal band that first just grabbed my attention and pulled me in. And electronica music. So that's a lot of the stuff I like. Occasionally you'll find me listening to oldies and funk, just things like that that really kind of bring back some childhood memories because I used to listen to a lot of that stuff. And occasionally some country western music. Riders in the Sky. I have a cat and 3 dogs. I have a pretty big extended family, reasonably sized compared to what most Americans have these days. I have a beautiful wife and a beautiful daughter. My daughter, her name is Emery. You may or may not meet her in some other videos. It depends on if she wants to be on the camera. It's up to her. Same thing with my wife. You never know. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and that's it. Welcome to the channel. Please like this video and subscribe and share with your friends. Right? Right? It's a good idea, right? You're kind of feeling it right now. You're like, I'm going to press the subscribe button, duh. I might as well share this on Facebook and go, wow, look at this wackadoo. Right? All right. Cheers. See you later. Bye now. We're going to also talk about stuff that, believe it or not, may not be tabletop related specifically. Every time I turn around, I want to look here because that's where I am, but the cameras will be there.